Lovely, jubbly, just tricked you there. Sudden. That's got to be reviewed, especially on the Fabric Draft Pro. And this is quite a lot heavier. Especially when I went to oh, Jesus. Good afternoon, people. Welcome from sunny UK.
Not too bad.
Sunny, but
quite sunny.
It's not very warm, but you know, it is March, it is England. To expect, isn't it? So, as you'll have seen from the thumbnail, it's Leffe Blanche.
Yeah, been looking forward to this revisit on this.
Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? And obviously been fortunate enough to get another 2 kegs, and we wasn't actually planning a revisit, was we? But there's a few things I read, a few things that have been said since, and everything, which I found quite interesting as regards the orange that will come into that.
Yeah.
And the blue moon thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, looking forward to trying this one again.
Someone, Stefano, who knows of Weizen as well, was in Perfect Draft Keg Tips, best Facebook group, if you're a Perfect Draft owner, obviously. And he compared it to like a standard German Weizen and Blue Moon as a cross, which I thought was a really interesting take on it.
Yeah.
So a bit of that and a bit of that. Anyway, I'm not going to turn the camera around to do the pour because it's in the middle machine. And that means I'll have to aim the camera down, and then if you remember the last time I did that,
everything went wrong.
Everything went wrong. It is a new keg. It's at 4 degrees. Actually, it's saying 3 degrees, but it's meant to be at 4. But okay, it's at 3 degrees. So there you go. This is for Perfect Draft Pro owners and Philips Perfect Draft owners. See, I care.
Indeed.
But yeah, ideally on this, sometimes we'd go up to 4 or 5, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I think 4 or 5 would be a good temperature for this.
I always say, you know, unless something like Old Peculiar, you've got to go higher. I think on Pilsners, it's great to go lower, but let's be honest, not most of them. 3 degrees does. You know, until the Pro come along, we all loved it at 3. The machine got cold in the winter and it went down to 1. You're like, oh my God, my machine's 1 degree, wasn't it? Then again, you can get a bit cross if you go in the summer, like in here, when it reads 9, when it's meant to read 3. So, right, let's get a pour, see how much I can mess this one up.
Yeah, hopefully this one goes well.
It's a big glass. This for a pouring glass, for a starter. Look at that. Absolutely, and I'm not going to shout my big mouth off yet.
Yeah.
It's a better pour than a Belgian would do. Okay, it didn't go.
It was a
It got a little bit lively because I got brave and let the glass go a little bit, if I'm honest. I'm a bit of an idiot, as I'm sure a lot of you know already. So yeah, it looks somewhat darker than last time.
I don't think so. I think that looks the same. Yeah, you've got that wonderful goldeny orange colour. Really nice and hazy in the glass there.
Sure.
Lovely thick foamy head. Looking good.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. With Leffe, you know what you're getting. I mean, at the point of making this video, I would just, well, when I loaded this up, I'd actually hoped that Leffe Spring and the new Leffe, if not, obviously Leffe Spring's a redo, which is an absolute cracker of a drink. It's totally different to this. But we was hoping the new Leffe to come as well, and to have the 3 of them lot running along together.
Yeah, that would be absolutely.
Whether this keg glass and Perfect Drafts get their arse in gear and get them to over from France, if they're even going to this year, who knows?
We will have to wait and see. So, wow, look at this. That is a thing to behold. Absolutely glorious. God, yeah, that smell.
It still looks different.
Oh yeah, that smells absolutely wonderful. I'm picking up on apricot, banana.
Yeah, you always get apricot on this one.
There's a zestiness in there.
It's just a different cloudiness. Maybe it's my eyes, it's my age.
I think it might be your eyes. Yeah, it's got a really nice haziness, but I expected that.
Yeah, but you do as well, and we argued about this on the last one, didn't we? You do get that Leffe smell. You do know that's a Leffe.
It smells almost creamy.
That's lovely, isn't it? You just know. I mean, we were fortunate enough to do this in a bottle before we even knew that
I think
it was
there might be
coming.
a little bit of vanilla in there.
Yeah. It reiterates a Weizenbock version of Leffe Blonde.
Mm.
Oh, it's absolutely
Yeah, it does. It smells
Go on,
really
you go
wonderful.
first. I'll let the expert go first. It makes her happy. Keeps her intact. But this is pure class.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, you're getting those lovely soft fruits. I'm getting apricot, banana. There's a zesty, zingy,
Peach,
orangey,
cherry.
mandarin kind of taste there. Yeah, then you have got the nice bit of balance with the coriander. A lovely smoothness and a silkiness that it's like a vanilla-y kind of taste.
Yeah, and it does have a spice element, but then you get hit with banana at the end.
Yeah.
Which is, it's an absolute cracker of a drink, isn't it?
I love the fruit aspect of this. It really is very fruity, very smooth.
This is like a fruit explosion.
Yeah.
Because you get complete, like you say,
Creamy,
mandarin.
creamy velvety texture on the palate. Really lovely.
It delivers, doesn't it? And it's great to have it back again. Because you never know with them. You get a drink and you get really into it. I think back to Jeanette Bio White. I got really into that, and that I compared with Hogarth and other things, and then it just went, and that was it. And it was unfortunate, but I get it. It wasn't popular enough. What I thought was great. Well, you liked it as well.
I liked it, yeah.
And I know a lot of people in the keg that liked it, but it obviously sales are not good enough. It's going to go. With Leffe, it's got a much more chance of surviving because of the brand, and it is well known.
It's a well-known brand, so that helps.
It doesn't have to just sell out in England, you know, because obviously Perfect Draft's not just in England; it's here, there, and everywhere, isn't it? But that's just, it's like stand and deliver, and it's delivered.
That really is for me. Oh,
It's been 7 months since we
absolutely
tried this,
superb,
isn't it?
Yeah.
And at one stage, you never know it's coming back, and there it is. It's popped back up, and you're like,
And it's 5.7.
yep, 5.7%.
So I tell you what, the alcohol's really, really well hid.
But like you say, it's so smooth. It is creamy, not over creamy, but it runs through, doesn't it? And it is. This is an absolute cracker of a drink, isn't it?
It is. It's very
This
good.
grew on me.
I was going to say, you're going to
after
try
the
it with a
time
bit
before.
of your orange.
Yeah, and that was the point about bringing the orange out here. Was going back to what Stefano said about the orange. Does it give it that blue moon twist? Because I picked all the pips out so I don't get a pick. So this is my philosophy with
More
that.
professional than me.
Well, yeah. She's been ill, people. Drunk too much on holiday.
No.
I'm not saying a word about it
Not
because I'll get in trouble. When the camera goes off, she can be a very different person. Does it give it that blue moon edge?
Yeah, it's definitely giving it the orange
zestiness. But what about in the taste? Because I say he does know his stuff, and I love listening to people. You know, I always say, if you disagree with what I'm saying, you don't need to pan me in other Facebook groups, as people do.
Come have a chat about
come and tell me. You know, it's only a subjective opinion anyway, but it's fun to debate sometimes. And like, I have this ongoing thing with this Wally in another group at the moment, don't I? I hope he's watching. He knows who he is.
I love. Yeah, I think that works. It really does enhance the zestiness of the orange.
But does it take it towards Blue Moon?
I think Blue Moon is a little bit more sharper on the coriander.
Possibly, but it does give it that edge, doesn't it? Interesting. I haven't got a bottle of Blue Moon at the moment. If I can get one easy enough.
I think the coriander in the Blue Moon is a little bit more pronounced than what you're getting in this.
But he does have a point. I would never have thought that, you see. Because I thought when we tried this original, I said, there's nothing like Hogarth. But then there is similarities. I don't know, a lot of times I think you taste what you want to taste. But it's like the after effect. Even when you're getting the orange thing, it's that Leffe.
Yeah, that is wonderful. That is really good. I like it with the extra bit of orange in. That is adding A little bit of extra zinginess to it. I like that. But yeah,
it's a great drink.
This
Isn't
is.
it? Let's be
I was
honest.
just about to say that this is a great drink, whatever way you drink it.
Is it still an 8 out of 10 for me?
I can't remember if I gave it an 8 or a 9 last time. I was just about to say, if it wasn't a 9, it's getting a 9 this time.
And for me, I'm sticking on an 8 because for me, it's absolutely great. It's an 8 out of 10, you see. I rate my beer of 8 from the boss. I take no notice of her. Right? But when you talk of Weizen beers, you talk of the king. You've got a 10 out of 10, as in Frankie Royal. You talk of a standard Frankie, especially on keg. That's a strong 9. Hogarten, it's not up to them.
Oh, this is, it's got more flavour, more punch.
I think. Yeah, but Hogarten's one of them you can drink all through the day, anything. And you know how
it is easy going, yeah.
But you should have Leffe Spring soon. I'd love to pair it with Leffe Spring. Although Leffe Spring, running at 6.6, I do believe, has got slightly more depth to it. It's a bit,
yeah,
it's a bit more. So this would be medium body, quite easy drinking.
Yeah, it's lovely and fruity as well, which I think lightens it up, makes it more refreshing.
Yeah, Mr. Leffe.
Because it's still quite, it's still got quite a velvety texture to it. So it's a medium body drink.
It's absolutely beautiful drink, no doubt about it. That's why Perfect Draft totally lead the way in these machines and that, because the variety and how one that you think is gone and it just comes back.
Yeah, the variety is second to none.
Yeah, and it's like having a new keg, as you know from last time. It's a definite yes. What more can we say?
Enjoying that one, that's definitely yes from me.
Bonjour.